Nairobi, a city pulsing with life, found itself at a crossroads once more. A video, raw and unflinching, surfaced online, igniting a firestorm of debate. The footage depicted a confrontation between a motorist and a traffic officer, a scene as old as time but with a distinctly modern twist. The ubiquitous eye of the smartphone camera. This wasn't just another altercation lost in the urban jungle. It was a stark illustration of the tensions simmering beneath the surface of Kenyan society. The video spread like wildfire, leaping from phone to phone, shared across social media platforms with furious keystrokes. It became a shared experience, a virtual town square where citizens gathered to dissect, debate, and judge. The incident, seemingly isolated, tapped into a wellspring of emotions, revealing the fractured relationship between law enforcement and the public. This was about more than just a traffic stop. It was about power, respect, and the delicate balance of authority and individual rights. As the video racked up views, it became impossible to ignore. News outlets, hungry for a story that resonated with the public pulse, picked up the narrative. Social media, the digital echo chamber, amplified the outrage, the fear, and the calls for justice. Hashtags trended, opinions flew, and the incident became a lightning rod for conversations about police brutality, impunity, and the erosion of trust in those sworn to protect and serve. The incident, captured in grainy detail, served as a stark reminder of the pervasiveness of technology in modern society. Every citizen with a smartphone became a potential witness, a chronicler of events unfolding on the streets. The power dynamic shifted, if only slightly, as the public, armed with cameras, held a mirror to the actions of those in positions of authority. This incident, thrust into the spotlight, forced a nation to confront uncomfortable truths about itself. The video, shaky but clear enough, showed a motorist, visibly agitated, engaged in a heated exchange with a traffic officer. The details of what sparked the confrontation remain murky, lost in the he said, she said of conflicting accounts. However, what unfolded next, captured in vivid detail, sent shockwaves through the city. The motorist, in a moment of unbridled fury, lashed out, physically assaulting the officer. The assault, swift and brutal, left onlookers stunned. The officer, caught off guard, struggled to regain control of the situation. The video, a chaotic jumble of shouts and shoves, ended abruptly, leaving a sense of unease hanging in the air. The aftermath was swift, a testament to the power of viral outrage. The video, shared widely, reached the desks of law enforcement officials, prompting a swift response. The motorist, identified through the collective sleuthing of online communities, was arrested and charged with assault. The swiftness of the arrest, some argued, was a direct result of the public pressure brought to bear by the viral video. The incident became a rallying cry for those who had long felt marginalized, subjected to harassment and extortion at the hands of law enforcement. The public reaction was swift and merciless. Outrage poured onto social media, fueled by years of pent-up frustration with police misconduct. Citizens shared their own stories of harassment, of bribes demanded, of justice denied. The incident became a symbol of a system perceived as broken, where power went unchecked and the vulnerable were left to fend for themselves. The incident, playing out on screens across Nairobi, ignited a fierce debate about law enforcement in the city. It shone a light on the deep-seated mistrust between the police and the policed. Some saw the motorists' actions as a symptom of a larger problem, a reaction to years of perceived harassment and impunity. Others condemned the assault, arguing that it undermined the rule of law and put the lives of officers at risk. The incident sparked a wave of introspection within the police force itself. Senior officials, facing mounting public pressure, were forced to acknowledge the erosion of public trust. The incident, they conceded, highlighted the need for greater accountability and transparency within the ranks. The call for body cameras, a measure long resisted, gained renewed traction as a way to provide objective evidence in such encounters. The incident also highlighted the challenges faced by law enforcement officers in their daily duties. Many officers, working long hours in often dangerous conditions, felt unfairly demonized by the public outcry. They argued that the vast majority of officers carried out their duties with integrity, often facing hostility and disrespect from the very communities they swore to protect. The incident exposed the fault lines in Kenyan society, revealing a deep chasm of mistrust between those in power and those they are meant to serve. It underscored the need for open dialogue, for accountability, and for a renewed commitment to building a society where the rule of law is respected by all.
Ulitoa wapi hiyo nguvu? Hasira gani? Ulitoa wapi hiyo hasira?
Hasira gani mpaka upike baba yako? Unajua hiyo ni baba yako?
Ni venye tu hatuko tunaelewana kwa sababu alikuwa anataka pesa mingi. Nini? Unasema nini? Unasema kitu.
Ni mchinga sana.
Unaitwa nani? Ian Njoroge. Unajua una sauti my friend. Ian Njoroge. Sema ni wazimu. Nini wazimu kabisa?
Wewe ni ng'ombe.
Mbwa Unasikia? Mimi ni mbwa. So vile ulipiga askari ukaona ni dume sana, si ndio? Uko na training school yako, si ndio? Mbwa. Mbwa sana, mbwa. Babangu ni mwalimu.
Ni mwalimu? Anafundisha wapi?
Mavoko Boys Secondary School.
Na mamako?
Mamangu ni mwanabiashara.
Mwanabiashara, anafanya biashara gani?
Anauza lab equipments. Lab equipments.
Lab equipments.
Ulitrain wapi? Sijatrain. Unarudia wapi kupiga askari? Sijapiga askari tena. Haujapiga askari? Ulifanya nini? Tena. Ulifanya nini leo? Leo ndio ilikuwa mara ya kwanza. Sijapiga askari. Ulitoa wapi hiyo nguvu? Ni hasira tu kidogo. Hasira gani? Ulitoa wapi hiyo hasira?
Hasira gani mpaka upike baba yako? Unajua hiyo ni baba yako?
Ni venye tu hatuko tunaelewana kwa sababu alikuwa anataka pesa mingi. Nini? Unasema nini? Unasema kitu.
Ni mchinga sana.
Unaitwa nani? Ian Njoroge. Unajua una sauti my friend.